Today's video is really short, but it's just kind of going over some of the things we do in a log sale, which I don't show everything. I never do. I try to keep all that information pretty confidential just to respect my clients, myself, and some people I sell logs to. So it kind of goes over part of the log sale, then we just kind of do the finishing touches on the cleanup of the job. I just dropped the skid steer off on our dirt project, and I thought we were going to move some dirt this afternoon, but apparently the GM, he says we're not going to move any dirt, so I'm actually headed over to this other job to try to get some trees cutting on the ground. So there's no rest for the wicked. We just try to keep going all the time. But definitely want to say big thanks to Ty for the last job of timber we cut. Thank you, sir. It was truly an honor and a pleasure to get to work with you on that project. Guys, enjoy the video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I really thought we'd break the 3,000 mark yesterday. I did. We got to 29.92. We're at 29.97 right now, so we're close. We're close. But thanks a lot for watching all this stuff. Like I said, if it wasn't for you guys watching, I sure wouldn't be filming it and trying to make these videos. So we're greatly appreciative of that. Once again, I'd like to remind everybody we'll be at Wappapello Woodlands Expo 2 weeks, the 24th of March, down at Dudley, Missouri. Come out to the expo, hang out, say hi, check out Logger Threads, Timber Tracker, because that's why we're going, is to promote that and kind of show off all the great, glorious things that are Logger Threads and Timber Tracker. So we've had a lot of great response from people that are wanting to come out. Look forward to meeting everybody, really do. It'll be the first expo for us for the year, for a long list of expos. So we're excited. We're excited to get our feet wet and try it all out. But yeah, definitely come out and say hi, check things out. But yeah, we're going to go over here and try to get some trees on the ground anyway. I don't think I'll drag anything. I'm just going to do some cutting this evening. But yeah, I'm rambling on. I'm tired. I'm real tired. Didn't sleep much last night. Got up early today. Just been running on fumes for the last week, but that's work life. Guys, like I said, be sure to check us out. Like, subscribe, comment, and follow us on our social outlets: Turner Logging LLC at Instagram and Facebook, Logger Threads at Instagram and Facebook, and check out Logger Threads for all that awesome logging apparel type stuff. You won't be disappointed. And Timber Tracker, timbertracker.net. You can find the links to the app. It seems like we have a lot of people that always kind of ask us questions about the app, what it can do, what things we're working on in the future, and we're fairly we'll let go some of the things we're working on, but we don't ever give away too much. We're always things in the work for Timber Tracker. So check it all out, guys. I'm gonna go cut some trees. Enjoy today's video. Hope it's a start to a good week for you. So I'm pretty happy with the start to mine. I love Mondays. I ain't gonna lie, I do. Mondays, it's a chance to be great again, do it all over, and fresh start. So early morning, cold, stupid daylight savings time. Now, a lot of times when we sell a good set of veneer, we got what we call clip them. And you can see right here, we're shaving off just a thin part of that log. And what they look for when they clip them, they look for worm or peck in the log, because a lot of times when you dry these logs out, a lot of stuff will clear up or you can't see it. So they clip them just to see, kind of open the log up and see what it's showing, see if it's hiding any secrets, because you can see the sap starting to come up in these walnut a little bit, and they're starting to, of course, a lot of these were bucked and laid out yesterday, of course, and they're already starting to stain up a little bit. But once you clip them, you can really see them, see if they got any secrets to hide. And if any of you guys that sell veneer, and I'm assuming it's probably the same way with white oak, if you guys, or any kind of veneer log, ash, maple, anything, I'm sure a lot of those veneer buyers want them clip their veneer logs. That way they can see them. It's a good set of veneer. It's a big set of veneer, what we got here. That's why I've got all the veneer laid out here to do a veneer sale as well. There's a that big log, I believe, the Champ, we called it. Of course, it cut off really good. You can see there, it doesn't have anything to hide. That's a pretty neat little piece of wood there. I might just take it back home with me. But you know, some of these logs, like this here, it's a little bad. We're trying to cut it off. And it won't bring high dollar wood. That won't, because it's bad, of course. But hopefully we can salvage that into a low grade veneer. That's what we'll do. There's another example. One of these logs didn't cut the greatest. You can see the issues there in the heart. It's not that it's a bad log, it's just it's not a high dollar log. So here's been clipped. Of course, it's got a couple little issues right there. It's a good set of veneer. It really is, especially at this much on one job to come out of what originally was supposed to be 24 trees, but I think we only actually cut 22, and we still had this. So, and there's some second cuts in here as well. We actually veneered some of these second cuts, like this log here. That's a second cut, and it did really well, really well. Well, it's been a pretty fast-paced morning. We got the logs all scaled and taken up, and there goes the first load out right now. They're all actually loaded. When the truck got here, this kid running this loader on this truck, I've never seen him before, but he can load some logs. I was having a hard time keeping up with him to shuffle logs to him so he could load himself and that other truck. I mean, he was flat getting with it. So what we're going to do now is I've got the brush grapple on, and all these little end trimming pieces that come off these logs, we're scraping them up, putting them in a pile, and we're going to go dump them off in the timber and get them out of the pasture here. That's a good looking truck right there. That's a good looking Peterbilt. That's a good looking wagon. Yes sir, yes sir. I'd like to have something like that. They've only got about 30 miles to the mill, maybe. Pretty good jag of logs. Pretty good jag of logs. It's a good looking one stack. A one stack mag with a winner in the back. So we'll finish this up because we need to get wrapped up here and get headed home so we can go play in the dirt with Brandon and try to get that job finished up. And a lot of you guys will be happy to know that I have ordered some mounts for my phone to mount in the skid steer and on the skidder, and some more YouTube mounts, some more GoPro mounts, where we can make better GoPro or YouTube videos. It's scraped up there. Man, this grapple's a lifesaver. It really lets us clean these job sites up nice. Now 24 hours ago, actually less than, there was a bunch of logs laid out here. Of course, then yesterday we bucked them up, cut them to lengths, and rode them up, and now they're completely gone. We've got the whole thing cleaned up. You really can't even tell we ever decked logs here. This still looks like a cattle pasture. Like I said, I've taken the brush grapple here and I've scraped this ground up. We've got up all the little pieces and trimmings and everything. Clean just like the way it was when we found it. Now, we're going to go over here where we started cutting real quick. And I'm going to do a little cleanup there, then we're going to come back and get the saw and go cut some treetops, or a tree top up that fell on the fence, that fence we took down. And we'll pile it up, and we'll load up, and I'm going to go eat lunch, and we're going to meet Brandon. Another job in the books. Another good job. But just because the job's done, the logs are loaded out, doesn't mean the job's done. I guess, in a way. We, like I said, we called ahead of time before we fell this tree and asked if we could let the fence down here and fall it, and they said yes. And of course, we just took the steeples out. That way, it's kind of smashed the wire down. That way, it wouldn't break the wire. And you know, it makes it a lot easier and more enjoyable to go back and do the cleanup when you get to work with good people, good clientele. It makes it all the more better, because when you work with great people, when you get to work with great landowners and great clients like me, I look for extra things I can do just because they were good enough to let us harvest their timber, and they put their trust and faith in us. So a lot of times I'll go back with the skid steer here, and I'll look for things to clean up, and I'll look for extra things to do, and not because they asked me, but just for a way for me to try to show my gratitude and appreciation for them letting us harvest their timber stand. And like I said, above from cleaning up all the end trimmings out of the field, we went over here and we cleaned some brush up around the hay rings, and we'll get all this buzzed up now, and we'll make some piles here, get this piled up on the other side of the fence where they can put the wire back up. But it does. It's a great job, and we're very, very, very fortunate and blessed to be able to work with great people week after week. So I'm going to fire up the old 661 here, and we're going to make quick work of this top, real quick work of it. And then we're going to get back in the heat, because it's kind of cold today. Kind of cold. I wish this weather would make up its mind.